This is Dark Fate. We're gonna be interviewing about gaming or like games and stuff like that. So this is Red Sovereign. We're gonna be interviewing Callerson. So I'll be interviewing Slingo.
Yeah, I'm Slingo. I'm the guy who makes videos on YouTube sometimes. Yeah.
What's the first game that made you fall in love with gaming?
I would say Titanfall 2 because that game started out with my gaming career, basically, and it was just super fun to play.
I believe I heard the game. I just never really I probably watched it. It's just been a long time.
See, it all started with my father. He used to play a lot of Call of Duty, a lot of Black Ops 2 specifically, and I kind of just watched them play. And eventually he would let me play said game, and it took me a while to get the controls, but I ended up doing it.
Minecraft actually. I think that was like the first game I ever played. I believe that the first time I played Minecraft was on Xbox. So I believe that was Xbox came out before PC. And I don't even think I was a teenager yet. But I absolutely loved Minecraft and still love gaming, obviously. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I played Xbox first and then Java.
So the first game, this was not the first game I've ever played or the first game I've ever watched people play, but from my earliest memories and the fondest, it has to be this one game that was for the PSP, PlayStation Portable, known as Twisted Metal Head On. That game is basically, to oversimplify, it's about cars shooting each other with rockets, weapons throughout different worldwide landmarks. One level, you're in Paris blowing up the Eiffel Tower. Another level, you're like in the Roman Colosseum causing havoc. It doesn't matter, right? Bro, for a game that came out in 2005, that was super fun, just playing it over and over and over again. It also taught me patience.
If you could live inside any video game world, which one would you pick?
Just casually pulls up my game catalog. Can I drag my boyfriend? Can I drag him along to any universe? Can I drag him along?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, but that question I really cannot tell you. I mean, there's thousands upon thousands upon thousands of games, and it's like, so you really can't pinpoint. My boyfriend chooses Pokemon, and honestly, that is a pretty valid point, actually. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going with what my boyfriend said as well. Pokemon. It's a pretty good game. We're both gonna be trainers side by side, no matter what. Dude, finger point.
I would probably pick Assassin's Creed Black Flag because it's set in a pirate-themed storyline, and you could just sail the seas in a pirate ship, have fun, look at the amazing world. There's a lot of urban areas you can explore. It's really nice.
I probably would love to see that again. I haven't looked at that stuff in a long time. I believe like one of my friends or my cousins played that.
Honestly, like any video game now, VR chat 100% because there's like multiple worlds in it. My friends are here, and I have an assortment of worlds to pick. Also, avatars, E.
You get to have your own little custom avatar. Just be like, yes, I can do fireball.
Fireball.
What's a game you're embarrassed to admit you still play?
A game I am embarrassed still to play. I would say Fortnite because in my eyes it's fallen off a lot. I enjoyed it a lot better like when it first came out. But I just play it because I get bored sometimes. Don't really have a reason to play it.
It's moments like these where I wish I had my full body on so I could just stand up and walk out my door and just disconnect instantly.
Why?
A game that is embarrassing that I still play. Oof. Um, like still play as in like to this day.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
With me on Fortnite, I
yeah.
literally only play Fortnite just for Save the World. Save the World is like the fucking best zombies. Not the best, but it's a pretty good zombies. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna roll the ball. I'm not roll the ball. I'm just gonna say, you know what? Fuck it. Fortnite. Fortnite specifically Battle Royale. I can say a million things about that game because Jesus Christ.
If you were to ask me this last year, I would have said Rec Room, because back in those days, I used to play this game called Rec Room with mouse and keyboard and play a game known as Laser Tag. Laser Tag, I was like in the top 100 in wins in all of Rec Room Laser Tag. Now, to give you a funny half answer, VR chat. Have you seen what some of these avatars do or what some of these people are up to?
Yes. I've been
Yeah.
on here since 2021.
And I've been on here since at least 2018. Like, you'll have people ERPing in a public instance. You'll have like 30, 40-year-old people acting a little creepy to the underage players. It's a wreck. I love and hate this game for its own reasons.
Okay then. What's your biggest gaming rage moment?
Oh, okay. We're going back to Minecraft land for this one. So for my biggest rage moment was this hardcore world that I played in, that I had spent hours on, and I died to a stupid creeper falling off of a cliff and right on top of me. Yeah, it sucked. I had not touched Minecraft for like a week after that. Wait, there was another one. Another big game raging moment that I had besides that one. It also has to do with creepers. Yes, it also has to do with creepers. I went through a nether portal, and there were like 4 creepers waiting there. Blew me up. Blew the the actual portal frames up, and just like and when I relit the portal, it was at a different location. It was awful.
That sounds fun.
No,
That sounds fun.
that was awful. Freaking terrible. It still makes me mad. I actually have video footage of it, I believe, on my YouTube channel.
I think my biggest gaming rage moment was I was playing a game called Ready or Not, and it's just a game where you kind of go around arresting people. And one of them came around a corner, and it happens a lot. They just come around corners and like surprise you, and it really ticks you off sometimes.
I can see that happening.
So I have two biggest raging moments. My tracker's not wanting to work because Steam VR is a B. And the second one is Ultra Kill. Trying to fight Sisyphus Prime. Just saying his word. Just saying his name gives me so much PTSD. Don't laugh! Don't laugh at my sorrow! Holy shit! I almost had a mental breakdown because I saw an ad. It said B1. I thought that shit said be gone. I had a fucking mental breakdown. Oh my god! Had an existential crisis as well.
Moment.
This may not be my biggest gaming rage moment of all, but the first one that comes up to my head, and it's pretty recent, I want to say around 6 months ago, I had a phase where I was playing Counter-Strike 2. People know this as Counter-Strike, the version that used to have been CSGO. I was playing this, and then I was grinding my butt off, trying to get like as high of a rank as possible in competitive mode, thinking that like, oh, I found some teammates and know what they're doing. But then 2 of my teammates from the group of people I would keep playing with ended up dating, not focusing, starting to like talk about their mental health problems rather than just like, hey, I'm just here to play with some people, crack a few jokes, and do our best. That's one of the factors. The other biggest factor, no matter how hard hard I was trying to get better at the game, I wasn't getting better, and the cheating problem was getting worse and worse, so I was losing so much patience for the game in terms of improving on myself, and in hopes that I don't run into cheaters. It got so bad to the point that one day I crashed out so hard, I unfriended everyone that I used to play Counter-Strike with, changed my Steam username, uninstalled the game, blocked everyone on Discord, and never turned back. Yeah, it was bad.
That's crazy. Which game character do you think you're most like and why?
Guys, I think I'm most like Kenichi from Genshin. No, I don't. Just because my avatar is this guy. Never played Genshin once in my life. The player or the character that I think I associate myself the most with, but I can give you a few that I feel like I have one or more traits of them. Crash Bandicoot, his chaotic energy, I feel like I embody that a lot whenever I'm playing games with people having a fun time. Then we have like Mario. Sometimes just like the simplicity, like sometimes I'm a very simple guy. I just want to get to an endpoint and be successful, and bam. What does Mario do? He just wants to get to the endpoint, save the princess, end the game. Also, I can do a pretty good impression of him. I'm not gonna do it though. Yahoo! Kratos, because I'm muscular. No, I'm kidding. That's a lie. That's a complete lie. On Xbox, there's a game series known as Gears of War. The best friend of the main character, Dom, he is very passionate, cares about his loved ones. I feel like I can be very passionate and caring about the people I know and love.
So we're getting lots of insight of Slingo. Insights that most people don't know.
Whether you
Yeah.
like it or not. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Alright, guys, we finished it. We can now wrap it up in a what?
Steve, no, I'm joking. I don't know. I don't really remember a lot of game characters off the top of my head because, well, crappy memory. But you know what? I'll let the comments decide. Haha, I'm so cringe.
It's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to say because there's a lot of characters that are like me, or I kind of feel a connection with. Feel like this
can name a
character
few.
is like this. It's like, bro, that is so me at times. Certain times, specifically this kind of time. I know two. I know two of them, but I'm trying to think of another one. This is where we're gonna get deep. This is where we're gonna cut really deep. The first two characters is Dante and Virgil from the hit game Devil May Cry. Series of 5 games. Dante, for reason being, he doesn't really care all that much. He's kind of... I don't eat a whole pizza by myself. He's kind of like a charismatic. He cares, It's a pretty interesting personality. Virgil is more on like the serious tone,
Hmm.
Then we have Kratos, not from Ragnarok, not from 2018.
God of
Well, I guess
War?
I guess a bit of Ragnarok because of how he kind of just bonds with the son and how he is, just like a life lesson of a teacher. Do I really relate myself in Kratos' way? Not really. Do I relate myself to Virgil or Dante in a very significant way? Kind of, sort of. There's a lot of characters that are caring, charismatic, and all these other fun stuff. There's characters that have been the protagonist and the antagonist at some points. And I guess that kind of, when the hero becomes the villain, I guess that kind of speaks for everyone. Because at some point you're all good, but then at another point you're just nothing but shit. And then, well, not shit, but bad. And then at another, you're just the greatest you've ever been in your life. And then a lot of people can relate to a whole lot of other characters. You could relate to that cat right over there because it's silly and a goober.
I hope you guys enjoy the game questions. See you in the next one. Bye bye.